Okay. So now we're going to talk about few other things, okay, in terms of labs and how things happen within an organization. Okay. So first one is what we'll be doing. Okay. I want to enable one accidental deletion feature. Okay. It is like if my EC2 instance gets terminated anyhow, my EBS volume should not get deleted. Okay. That is my ask. So to do that, what we can do here, I'll go to EC2 and I will launch one instance. Any name we can give. Okay, let me keep it as a web server. I'm okay. Any operating system is fine. T2 instance type is also fine. KPL name we need to choose. Okay. And here I go to network settings, existing security group. Here, common security group I'll be using. We can use Linux EC2. We have this, right? I will go here, configure storage, right? But I have to click on advanced. So once I click on advanced, I need to expand this feature. Once I expand this feature, see what it says, delete on termination is yes. It means when we will be terminating our EC2 instance, what will happen? This volume will also get terminated. Okay, this volume will also get deleted. So what I will do, I will say no. Okay, and once I say it no, then I believe I am good. I will just go and launch instance. Now instance is being launched. So now if you will just go here, and in fact if you go to storage, you should be able to see what volume is here. If I click on this, it will redirect me to a new page, okay, or a new web page. In fact, if I remove the filter, I can see there is only one particular volume, right? If I want to give it a name, I can give it a name, not a problem. I can give it a name as a web server EBS. Okay. So there is only one particular volume which is attached with our existing EC2 instance, which is GP3. That is fine. What I'll do here, I will just go, okay, and I will terminate this instance. Let me terminate this. Okay, it is shutting down. Let this get terminated. Okay, this got terminated. See, instance got terminated, but now have a look. What about this volume? See, your volume still exists. Okay, so if your EBS volume is it important for you, like the data which exists for your EC2 instance that is important for you, on those scenarios, what you can do, you can mark delete as termination as no, so that your EC2 instance may get terminated, but your volume will not get terminated. Your volume will exist with you. Okay, clear?
Yep, clear.
Okay, fine. Now let me get this terminated as well. Okay, delete volume, delete. Okay, now moving to the another one, another task. Another task is here we have, let me do one thing. Let me launch one more instance quickly. Okay, let me give it as web server GP2. This is the name I'm giving. And it could be any operating system. Okay, don't think like why I'm using only Amazon Linux. It could be any operating system. So here I'll go, keep your name. I have chosen a security group. I am using this. Okay, and I'm creating GP2. Okay. So here I'll go and I will launch one. Or let me try to do one thing. Let me try to make it as a web server. Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. Yes, I want to show you something. Bin bash, sorry, yum, right? Update -y, yum install httpd -y, systemctl start httpd, enable httpd, echo, hello, my friend. Okay, and I'm redirecting this to var html and index.html. Okay, it is like this. Okay, index.html. Okay, here I go and I will launch one instance. Okay, so now what happened is your organization is running an EC2 instance, which is your, let me running that. Okay, this is the instance. Now your organization did some cost analysis, and in terms of performance, they realized like this EC2 instance is not doing better, and what they want this volume. Okay, this storage. This is being running on GP2, right? Okay, the storage is running on GP2. If I click on it, it will redirect me to this particular page, and they found like this one is running on GP2 and GP2 is not giving them good performance. So they realize and they want this to get this moved from GP2 to GP3. They want to get this upgraded. Okay, so can we do it? Right? The question is, can we do it? Yes, we can do it. How can we do? Let's have
Uh,
a look.
we should, yeah,
Hmm?
we should
Yeah,
be able to do that
yeah, right. Okay. So
because
another
I,
one is
yeah,
change the EBS volume type for better performance. Okay. So how can we do it? Right. So to do that, here we go. And initially, let me have a look. I would like to showcase something to you. I'll go here. Okay. And I will be this HTTPS. I want to access this. Okay. Or I can do one thing if you want. Okay. I can ping it. Ping will show you the connectivity, whether this particular instance is reachable or not. Okay. I opened this CMD. I will say ping. I'll paste the IP address. I will use, no, ping is not coming, right? How ping will come? How will it respond? It will respond. I will have to go to the security group. Here I am into the security group. Okay, this is a security group. I will click and I will allow one inbound rule. How will I allow? To allow the inbound rule, I will go to the edit inbound rules and I will add one rule where I will say what? ICMP. Okay, all ICMP, IPv4, I want to allow from where? From anywhere. Okay, and I clicked on save rule. So as soon as I clicked on save rule, it should give me the response. So it is giving me the response, right? It means my computer is able to reach out to our EC2 instance. Okay, the connection is getting established. So now what I will do, sorry, CLS work here. Uh, Background voice is coming from your end. So what I'll do, I will use -t here. So now it will keep uh, pinging. Okay, it will try to reach. So whenever if any connection will get break, what it will do, it will showcase. It will here not show any output. Okay. So now what we will be doing here, I will go here to the volume, and I will click on modify volume. And now here I will be changing from GP2 to GP3, and I will click on modify. If I want to modify the IOPS throughput, that also we can modify, and I'll click on modify. So see here what it shows. If you are increasing the size, okay, you must extend. The modification might take a few time. You are charged for the new volume configuration for pricing this. Are you sure you want to modify the volumes? I'll say I want to modify. I'm not increasing any size. I have just changed from GP2 to GP3. Okay. So now what it is happening. So here you can see it is change from GP2 to GP3. Now if I just go here, okay, see what it shows. It shows volume state is in use and in optimizing state. Okay, what it is happening, it is in optimizing state at this moment of time. And see, your ping is coming back regularly. Okay, your ping is not being impacted. Your ping is regularly coming. Why I have pinged you? Okay, why I have pinged this particular IP address? Why I'm showing you this? So reason of showing you this is because here I want to show you, like whenever we are modifying any particular volume, maybe from GP2 to GP3 or GP3 to IU1, IU2 or anyone, or maybe we are increasing the size or we are reducing the size. What is happening? There is no interruption involved. It means there is no outage, because in the organizations, people are more worried about the outages. If anything such is happening, whether any outage gets included or not. So here there is no outage at all. And here what happened? Your volume state is into the optimizing state at this moment of time. It is still 0%. Okay. So what AWS recommend at this moment of time? Does AWS recommend to make this volumes modified at any interval of time when when you have the customers landing at your EC2 instance, because it has gone into the storage optimizing state, right? And whether the changes are happening, whether any of whether there are any changes, or whether there are chances of any outage or anything may get slow or something like that could be there. So the answer is no. Okay, your volume will go into the storage optimizing state, but still from the AWS, the recommendation is you should avoid doing this in the peak hour. Okay, peak hour means when maximum utilization is happening or maximum customers are landing up in your EC2 instance. At that moment of time, you can avoid using it. But other than that, your EC2 instance will keep running on. There will be no outage. There will be no interruption. Everything will be fine. Okay, as we can see, no outage at all. And here it is into the optimizing state. It may take couple of hour, I can say. It may take, although it depends on the size. What is the size of your EBS volume? And here we can see the size is already 8 GB only. Okay, so it should not take much time, in fact. But yeah, it may take 15-20 minutes maybe. Okay, or maybe in 10 minutes. So quickly in one go, we should be able to see 10% or something like that. That's what I'm expecting here. Any question?
No, I got it.
Again, I want to show you if any percentage of this one is getting changed. Status check is okay, right? I'm trying to show it may take sort of while. See, it is not like when we are changing the volume type only. Okay, it is going into the storage optimization state. So whenever we are increasing the size as well, okay, for example, this particular volume is of 8 GB, right? See, modify volume is not highlighted at this moment of time. But if this particular volume is 8 GB and you want to modify it to 10 GB or 20 GB, okay, in those scenario as well, your volume state will go into the optimizing state. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, volume state is in use. Okay, it directly got it completed as 100% seems like. Okay, reason is here we just had the 8 GB of volume. That's why it got changed to 100 GB directly. Okay, it is in use. Earlier, if you modify anything with 1 TB or 2 TB, something like that, okay, its storage optimization state will keep changing 2%, 5%, 10%. Okay, it will proceed like this, which happen in cases of mainly RDS, okay, where we used to have the huge storage and in EC2 as well. Okay, but here it goes completely in one go. So that's a good thing for us. And I believe that's a good to know here because I hardly believe people used to cover this in any of your classes. But yeah, I believe we are good here. And then as part of cleanup, what we need to do, we need to select this out. We need to terminate our instances and our EBS volume should also get deleted. So I believe that's it for today. Today we'll be keeping this much. Tomorrow we'll be adding few more values.